So I'll post it everywhere.
City Skylines, yes. That is a thing that I'm doing.
Welcome to YouTube. You don't know what you're missing. Just try searching women kissing. It's YouTube. The impact is evident. Miss Teen South Carolina is ran for vice president.
Copy link address with strand planning. Dude.
Do you need it?
Official stream ETA 3 minutes. The professor immediately posts stream.
Whatever.
That's fine.
Should I post this as deadline commission? No, I'm going to post it as the professor.
Oh, hey, so we're live, and we immediately stopped talking right as we went live.
Look,
I know, I'm not blaming you. We were having. I know, I'm blaming myself. I'm part of the problem here. We were all having a conversation, and I'm like, all right, we're going live in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Everyone goes silent.
Right.
Just like the best time. Like, shut up.
Look, I'm the one who is like actively a proponent of consistent visual language. That's all I want. I don't care about the consistent audio language. We've got 4 watching.
The visual language is consistent. You're on this side. I am on this side. That's consistent.
Looks like great.
Oh, damn. I can't get this to work.
So, Joe, do you want to tell us a little more about the city that you're building?
Yeah, it's very square. It's definitely the most square city that I've ever built. Everything is in blocks.
Oh, wait, before you continue, we have a comment from an Armagev17, and it says Kuhan is the problem.
Is that it?
17. I've never heard that name before.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I feel like that name sounds familiar, but I don't know who that could be.
Yeah.
We've also got a comment from Karamet saying R.I.P. Randall.
I did not kill that fish.
You definitely killed that fish.
Yeah, I'm going with killed it.
Everyone knows that you killed that fish.
I did not kill that fish.
Are you sure we're live?
I'm certain we're live because I just hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Said you in the corner.
We've also got a comment from Karamet.
Oh
Oh my god. Caller, turn down your...
You're not hearing it from the thing. You're hearing it from here. You're hearing it from my phone.
Okay.
Just now, when you asked, "Hey, are we live?" and I was like, "Yes." Let me prove to you that we're live.
Yeah. We're getting a bunch of never forget Randall comments. We've got 5 watching right now. Do you want to wait for a little more to join, or?
I mean, I'm happy to continue speaking. We'll wait like a couple more minutes just to see if more people join or if Dan shows up.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow your lead then. So, Joe, go back to telling us about your very square...
What you're saying is, where I lead, you will follow. Anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow. Oh, where you lead. I like how I'm playing air guitar and there's a literal guitar sitting right here. I just don't know how to play that song.
That's very fair, though.
All right, we've got 8. I think that's enough. Take a swig.
Are you saying 8 is enough?
It's not great, but I mean...
It works.
The television show, 8 is enough? No?
No.
Jeremy, you probably watched it, right? You're old.
Huh.
I love. We couldn't hear him, but I could just see him visually sigh.
I recognize the name, but I don't think I've ever watched.
It's fine. Alex probably watched it, but he's asleep.
All right.
Okay.
Good evening to our 7, 8, one of those numbers viewers. This is Trade Deadline tonight, and I'm going to throw the theme song.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure.
Go with me, stop.
What does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door.
Mystic Force, go.
But try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now.
Go with me, stop.
Thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I feel like the way that
tonight.
What's up?
Said welcome to Trade Deadline tonight.
We're gonna switch. I feel like I like the old theme song better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, this is what our third theme song for this.
What was the
program?
second?
The second.
Oh, it was the
one
first.
No, the first one was iCarly. Second
Yeah.
was Drake and Josh.
But that was for hockey.
Drake
Yeah,
and Josh was for hockey. So we're changing it every game, is what you're saying.
I mean, kind of. I don't know. That's a good
Anyway,
question.
hi, my name is Professor What.
I'm Kuhan Luke,
I'm Bonsai Joe.
and that's Jeremy.
What was the factorial? Or Jeremy?
Oh, it's a factorial.
Whoa, it's a
Whoa.
factorial.
Oh,
Factorial.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest right now. If we're going to air out grievances real quick, it bugs me the way you spell "whoa."
you mean?
Oh yeah, I spell with the H at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I spell it too.
So you guys are doing it incorrectly.
I understand. It just always gets me every time. I mean, less so now, more so when it was actually posting factorials. Now it's just like whatever. It's just Jeremy's username.
Right.
Remember when What's a Factorial was a bot and not a realized person?
Pretty sure he's still a bot.
It turns out when you get engagement, you can grow an entire human behind a Reddit account.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeremy is still just a robot in a human skin.
No
He's not-
comment?
You know, he clearly has no comment.
Okay.
I'm busy showing you the definition of the word "whoa."
Oh God.
The robot is going to show everyone else how to spell. That is a spelling of the word "whoa." I don't disagree with it. The other two do.
I don't disagree with that it's a valid spelling. It's just not the way
Yes.
that I spell it.
I agree.
So it just always throws me for a loop.
Ocelot Wolf also says H at the end.
Oh, hey, look at this. Apparently, as of June 19th, 2019, our spelling, mine and Young Joe's spelling, is not even in the dictionary. That's,
Oh.
you know what? I'm taking the L on that. That's
Yeah,
on us.
no,
I'm
that's
still going
an
to spell it wrong,
Yeah, exactly.
but
However,
officially,
that
officially per Merriam-Webster, they don't even include WOAH as a variant spelling yet. They're probably going to, but they have not yet.
So you know what I have to say to that? None.
No.
Okay.
What? Are you going to say whoa?
No, I was gonna say somebody once told me that.
It's going to mute that microphone. It's great having this control. The problem was last night we were next to each other on the couch, so he was also reaching over and doing things. I'm like, no, don't stop. Please stop. I'm like, there's a reason that I'm turning the gain down, and it's because you're a loud drunk.
Hey, I have only had 2.5 White Claws today.
That's true, because the other half you spilled on the ground. Just like you just dropped that microphone.
And I am drinking Gatorade, which was the same flavor as my White Claws.
Fantastic.
honestly, I think that's the way to do it, though.
Hey, what happened today?
I do know what happened today. I was checking the thing while we were at Blind
Wait, hold on,
Man.
sorry. Isn't the line, so what happened today?
Uh,
Or is it so I don't know what happened today? What did Dan say?
so I don't know what happened today.
So, I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm Dan this time. So I don't know what happened today.
Oh, well, you see, I was posting the thread, and so I don't know what happened either. You guys tell me. No, that's not what happened. I actually do know what happened today. There are many things that happened today. First of all, we hired a second White Sox GM.
Well, technically,
We hired him 3 days ago.
yeah, technically we hired a, because technically 4533 is the third White Sox GM,
Yes.
and the second White Sox GM just showed up.
Which I'm not mad at because I'm sure 4533 was busy. He was also gone for like, what, 10 hours this morning?
Yeah, no, I have a with an H at the beginning or the end. I don't have a problem with people just me showing up. It's just so weird that like he's like on Tuesday, hey, I can do this, and then doesn't click on the link until Thursday. Like, like you know how this game runs. How did you not show up until Thursday?
Yeah, he's like eligible for like veteran, like not being outrighted and stuff. So it's like, dude.
I'm so confused. So anyway,
I mean, he did make trades.
and there was no like drama, which is great. Like
no, they were
it's the
immediately
it's the best way for this to work is that there's no drama, because we've had drama with this kind of thing in the
yeah,
past.
but like he showed up and they were immediately like, yeah, no, cool, we'll work together. We still have a lot of users to trade, and they traded a decent chunk today. Jeremy may or may not be making a face at me, depending on the veracity of that statement. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't care enough about the White Sox to check.
I-
Still muted.
Yeah, he's muted and not talking, so I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, so my dog is having issues getting up the steps right now, and she's just whining, and it's annoying me. So I'm not really paying attention to you.
That's fine.
So that's one of the things that happened. Related to that, so there were rumors that the GMs had coordinated a 30-team trade.
Oh my god! Honestly, this is my favorite thing that happened today. This I do remember.
And this went through multiple iterations too. So first of all, it was like what 10 a.m. when we were checking.
Was I awake at 10 a.m.?
No, you were still sleeping.
Yeah.
But like, point is, 4533 still had not shown up for the day. By the way,
Right.
So Beetlejuice,
I think I was awake. I think I woke up like 9:30.
Beetlejuice Me did show up earlier than 4533 did, but also like 4533 did not show up today, so I don't know what the problem was.
People are impatient. Like it was, they're like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Like it's been 10 hours. He last posted at midnight. Maybe he's at work. Maybe he's like waking up in an hour. Like
Maybe
give him some
he is.
time.
Maybe he's just asleep.
like-
Yeah.
Like one of the reporters messaged me yesterday early in the morning, like, wake up and post the thread. And I'm like, that sounds like a young Joe job.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I will be at work tomorrow at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. So you guys will have to post a thread. Someone else, not me.
I feel like you can post the thread from work.
From mobile,
Yeah, we'll
gonna
make
be
Dan
a
do it.
because I'm gonna have a lot of
Honestly, Dan will
links
probably
to edit.
work.
Yeah, well, Dan will do it.
Dan
It's
is
fine.
like on.
Especially with the new feature that we are going to be announcing tonight that I cannot announce at the moment because we are not ready for the announcement yet.
Yes, we will certainly
Yeah.
announce it.
Person who posted it in the thread already. No, but 30-team trade. Let's go back to that for a moment. I'll roast Joe on other things he's done later. So, yeah, 30-team trade, White Sox. Those were related stories. People were like complaining that 4533 hadn't shown up to approve a lot of trades, but specifically that trade at like 10 a.m. So, like, I checked last time he logged in. He was like active at midnight last night.
Like they're just so impatient. It's just like how people were like trades haven't been posted. You're like trades haven't been posted in like 15 minutes. Is that normal? It's like 15 minutes. Like
Son.
consider yourself like you are a child compared. Like Jeremy, I'm sure remembers. I don't remember if you were on year 1 or 2, but like year 3 and 4, certainly it was not nearly as quick as it is now that you've built the database for us.
Yeah, it was a lot slower back then.
Oh, so much slower. By the way, 4533 is in the chat saying, I was asleep. I went to bed at 6 a.m. Central Time, which is 5 a.m. Mountain Time, and didn't get up till 4 p.m., 3 p.m. Mountain Time. It's like, yeah, not unreasonable.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, not unreasonable at all.
So we're like, he was probably asleep. He was active 10 hours ago.
Like
It's fine. He's working well with
his only game. Why you have to be mad?
Oh, that's hockey. No, but like he's working well with his other GM. So
What's the rub off means?
other things that happened with 30-team trade. Pioneer was the one coordinating it. So
I always feel so bad for Pioneer. Like poor because I think it's been the last 3 years he's been one of the two. Him and Timlin have been the Giants GMs, and he's worked so hard on getting this trade together. And like we were talking shit on him a little like at dinner like a night or two ago. It's not his fault. It's just like sometimes something falls through, like and you have to whatever cancel part of the trade. So you'll get the all NL trade, which is fine. The all NL trade I'm fine with that. But sometimes you'll get the all NL trade, but also the Phillies couldn't make it in, so we got the Tigers instead. And it's like, well, then just give up at that point.
yeah.
But
So like Pioneer was coordinating it. At some point he was like, so these GMs have traded away the person they were going to send in the all league trade. And we're like, oh, sorry, dude. And then when they finally got replacements in, a certain GM decided, hey, what does the kill trade button do?
I felt awful. That shit.
Alex was laughing so hard when we told him that.
But it wasn't even what does it do. He knew what it did because
They knew damn well.
He absolutely did it on purpose. Oh yeah, for sure.
and
You posted the video.
That is what Alex was laughing at. Is that he did it on purpose? And Jeremy was like, and Alex thinks I'm the troll. I was like, yeah, Jeremy, like you absolutely respected the fuck out of that move. Don't pretend you didn't. You're like, I wish I'd thought of it. Just like this all went through and just veto.
Yeah.
For our viewers who aren't in the Discord, Analog Boy 56, our Mariners GM, also our baseball mod, has the tag Quality Assurance Associate on our
Right. Well,
Discord.
because he is the official point of contact for Deadline, the our mod team, which is, we have other our baseball mods, Asio, Akio, Achio 7, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah,
It's also in our baseball mod, and she's also one of those. Literally, Destiny Bond was
Destiny
here
Bond,
this
who was
morning.
here and also left when he heard of his trade this morning. We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but Destiny Bond was literally hanging out with us and had no interest in helping run the game, even though we met through the game. Like that's how we know each other.
Misspelling is actively participating in the game, not in as big a role as he has in the past, but he's still
Right?
like,
Yeah, because
very
Buster only hasn't shown up
actively
yet.
Yeah, right. He's
But
still very actively participating.
yeah. But Analog has been a point of contact for the last couple of years. So but also clearly has a desire to fuck up the game in ways that nobody else wants to. And Jeremy just walked away, which is unfortunate because this is all database related stuff.
Yeah.
Just like Analog keeps putting stuff in the database. It's like, no, that doesn't, like, stop putting so many fucking characters in, you jackass.
At one point, he tried to trade himself to every other team. So that trade just got like automatically vetoed because we like saw it in the queue and we're like, no, kill trade. And then, shoot, what was the other one? The other one, he was trying to trade one of his Mariners back to the Mariners
Yeah, something like that.
like 15 times. That's like,
I
no,
don't know.
dude, you can't do that.
Does anybody know off the top of their head which one 423 was? Because that's the one that he keeps saying, this is the one that I'm so mad you guys canceled.
Yeah, it's either himself to everywhere just to see what would happen,
Right.
or I assume it's himself to everywhere, right? Because that's very much a let's see what happens if
I
this
guess.
works.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're not splitting you into 30 pieces and then let Seattle take the top half,
Right. The top part.
the top part.
Uh,
Also related to Analog Boy today, he and Jeremy briefly had a Mexican standoff over the fate of Trade 423.
Jeremy, would you like to discuss Analog Boy?
I wouldn't even call it a Mexican standoff. He made a trade which was just sending one person on his roster to himself 30 times.
Yeah. That one was 423?
Pretty sure that was that one.
Okay.
He also had another one where he traded, I don't know, like 40 random people to 40 random places. And
No, that was himself to 30
also-
places.
I think that was himself to 30 places, I think, yeah. But like like so the entire week he's been the one who's been like trying to fuck things up. The Braves and Phillies did it accidentally once, but he's been every time he's done it, it's been on purpose.
Anyway, Quality Assurance Associate, Analog Boy 56. Bless up, our baseball GM.
Our baseball mod. Our Mariners GM.
That one. Yeah, also related to this, Log isn't on that roster, but in Phillies Itty War, I guess.
In Phil's
Phil's War.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know Otter wants to get on the stream, but instead we're just going to talk about her team that we all love so much because it is the greatest team in baseball right now because it has IRL MVP Bryce Harper, right?
Bruce Harper.
Bruce Harper,
Bruce Harper. Yeah.
Bart Harpo.
Sure.
Brit Hoopu?
So Joe, do you want to kick us off with the very beginning of this saga, the very beginning of Infinity War, the very first conflict in Infinity War?
And if you can, real quick, like do it with CG and things going around you, like Doctor Strange.
In the beginning.
Adam bites the apple.
But early in the week, I was talking to Otter, the Phillies GM, and she was telling me about like she had traded for me, and then that first night on stream we were talking about me getting traded to the Phillies, this, that, and the other thing, and I had like complained about it a little bit because I'm a Yinzer, and then and she was like, I'm inclined to keep you. And I was like, all right, whatever. Andrew McCutcheon, Bruce Hoopu. I can't say no.
Brad Hoppa.
Benny Straw come pumpkin patch.
No, that's the other guy. That's the guy who was in Infinity War. This is Infinity War.
Oh, you're right. So that was the first stone, was me.
That's the point where Otter just went, fine, I'll do it myself, and posted a bunch of Otter gifs.
Yeah. And then from there, she slowly worked. She grabbed Nime from the Yankees at some point.
You were the second stone, right?
That sounds accurate. Yeah.
I believe you're the second. And then as soon as I think I was talking to her in DMs trying to get a trade happening, and she goes, "Oh, I'm trading that person away in a package for Kuhan." And I was like, "Oh, so you're the one collecting all the commissions this year?"
Yeah. Every year, it's someone every year.
Year.
Sometimes they work the bit out well, and sometimes they don't. But somebody every year tries to do it.
And I think she's actually done it better than a lot of people have in previous years.
Yeah, for sure.
She's done it slowly. She's actually managed to pace it out well,
and
not make the intention known.
Paced it out. She's paced it out well, and she also didn't make too big of a deal about it because she didn't lose that much.
She really did. Yeah, she got a bunch of people for real cheap.
So
yeah. So if I
just
worked
out.
Yeah.
And then not only did she get us real cheap, but then she also started collecting like people with Otter names. So she's gonna finish this week with multiple different collections on her team.
Yeah,
because she got Destiny Bond and misspelling. Because she got Destiny Bond and Deadline Commission the same deal. Because Destiny Bond was a sort of kind of commissioner. Not really, but he just happened to be in the room with us.
So we're like, so I gave him the commissioner role.
Because honestly, because we were talking about the private chat we were on, it's like, all right, let's just include you. And then obviously Deadline Commission is the commissioner. But then she picked up misspelling and Tom Riddler, Dan, in the same deal. So like she picked up 2 our baseball mods and commissions in 2 deals. Like that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah,
maybe people are just valuing us lower than they previously did, which is understandable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like they see this.
Yeah, right. They've been watching these streams and they're like, I don't know if I want them.
Yeah.
Do these guys actually know anything about baseball? Or are they just dumb?
Yeah, I can confirm that I know absolutely nothing about baseball. I am wearing a New England Whalers shirt right now. But
I'm of course wearing a Philadelphia Athletics ensemble.
Yeah. So Destiny Bond was here with us. We mentioned that he left because he was upset at his trade value. Like legitimately.
Well, he was upset at his trade value. Is that 100% the reason he left?
He was upset at his trade value and then his left. Tell me that is not correlated.
All I'm saying is he heard the trade and he said, you know what? I'm not hungry or thirsty anymore. He's like, I don't want any food. I'm going home.
Yeah, so like,
and I'm taking Alex's keys with me.
Yeah, I was like, Jaybird has like 200,000 karma, and he's like, I have like 200,000 karma.
And he's in our baseball mod, so there's like an additional value to that.
Yeah, and Deadline Commission was the throwaway in that deal. It was Mitchell, it was Destiny Bond and Deadline Commission for Jaybird and a different throwaway. Like, it's 2 for 2, but like,
right, but it's essentially like, yeah,
like Otter got so much more karma. Otter got what she did.
I mean, obviously, we know Deadline Commission is going to post in the Phillies thread, or maybe who knows. But it is. She got like a hell of a lot of value.
She has every R Cardinals mod except Bus. Thank you, Street Declare.
Yeah, who is Bus?
Did Bus Thank you, Street Declare sign up this year?
I am certain she did.
Did she sign up with the Mariners?
I am certain.
We're looking up the trade.
I'm certain she signed up with the Cardinals. She's a Red Sox right now.
Oh,
so we'll see. We'll see if the last day is Otter taking Bus from Be Nervous.
Otter fights Be Nervous. And
I like. By the way, I asked where's Bus, and Otter just said Boston. Because she already tried to get her.
Like this isn't Phil's deal where she's like, I know where I'm going next.
Yeah.
Josh Lyman voice, go Whalers.
This is for you West Wing fans in the chat, as Alex is sleeping right here
Behind this wall.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also a West Wing fan, obviously. Ashi, I was asking if Dan is dead. No, Dan is will be here in a couple of minutes, I'm sure.
How long ago did he say 15 minutes?
About 12 minutes. So we got a little bit of time before he's late.
Yeah. But man, I am impressed by that GMing.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I guess if we're gonna circle, we should let in.
Yeah.
Hoping Dan went first, but if you want to give her,
I'll send her the link.
Go ahead. Wait, do you have the link? Oh,
Yeah.
because I posted in the yeah. I wasn't. I forgot that I sent it in the thing. I'm like, wait, you're not here. I'm here. I have the links because you're not on the video. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway.
she's going to go on as a picture of an otter anyway. So it's This is fine. Yeah, we're going to let Otter in, and she has definitely finished her last dogfish head already. So we'll see how well this goes. We're like, this is great. Anyway, with
Also, a scoop for any reporters watching. Apparently, Bus mentioned in our baseball mod Slack that she wants out of Boston. So,
so
that might be a scoop for you guys. And now joining us is Otter Hooligan, the Phillies GM. How's it going, Otter?
I have not finished my last dogfish head yet.
are you working on it?
I'm like halfway done.
Okay. Respect.
But I also drank like 6 beers at happy hour because my work was hosting an open bar.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's a bad call from your work. That's not.
Oh, like everyone at my job has a drinking problem. Not kidding.
That reminds me that real quick at AMC, they did a like they were doing interviews for a position they were opening up, and they did interviews with they would fly people out to Kansas City, put them in a hotel room, like pay for their meals and their booze, and they stopped doing that about 3 months ago. Because someone got wasted at an interview. I'm like, we're gonna do this on Skype now. Like someone got wasted on on the company dime. And like,
hello.
Hey, Dan.
Hi.
Wasted on the company dime.
We got wasted. Dallas got wasted.
All right, guys. So now we've got Tom Riddler back on stream. We've got Otter Hooligan back on stream. As we know, Tom Riddler is now a very ardent fan of the Philadelphia Phillies.
We are Philly. All is Philly. All will become Philly.
Love it.
All your Philly are belong to us. Is that what it is?
Yes. Yes. We are Philly. I am Locutus of Philly.
Please,
Would you?
please feel free to shame me about the fact that I hated Bryce Harper a year ago.
Yeah. So I'm about to gatekeep some Phillies fans right now. I am
Do
currently a Phillies fan, so I fucking love Bryce Harper. And I'll tell you what, I've loved Bryce Harper since the day he was a member of Major League Baseball. That man has never been on my bad side, not once.
I mean, we all love Bryce Harper here, right?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
loves Bryce Harper.
Literally
have
all
another-
of you.
I have. Some of us were just a little late to accept Daniel.
Aaron Nola, also a great guy. Some guy named either Reese or Rise Hoskins, depending on whether.
Oh,
I have
Reese
You know what? Actually,
Hoskins.
I do remember there was a video of Reese Hoskins. Was it Reese Hoskins?
AKA Reese Lightning. Thank
Was it
you.
Reese Hoskins who did that video of like him wearing like a fake beard and trying to sell people Reese Hoskins jerseys at the ballpark?
Yes, yeah, that was a thing that he did.
I
Yeah.
love Bryce Harper so much. I'm going to support the team he was on before.
Oh, heyo. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you know what? I should listen.
Hold on, I guess
Hang on. I'll be right back.
So Otter, what did it cost?
My soul. No. But like honestly, okay, can I talk about the last trade I did?
Yeah.
What was the last trade you did? Do you want to explain it for everyone who doesn't know?
Yeah. So I traded Actual Time Traveler to the Nationals for what was it? Misspelling and Dan. And then also there was a third guy that was supposed to be included in the normal trade. But I got really excited as soon as their GM accepted and put it in. And then he was like, no, I was going to give you a third guy. And I think I saw him in the chat earlier on YouTube. So yeah. But about 10 minutes after that happened, Actual Time Traveler PM'd me on Reddit, and he's like, I wish you would have told me. I would have told you not to do that. I hate the Nationals. And I'm like, oh no. I feel like an asshole. Because, like, I understand that, like, everybody has one no trade clause, but at the same time, I'm not an asshole. I try not to be. I don't
like trading with people that, like, are in division, but sometimes it just happens. Like, I made like 1 or 2 trades with the Padres this week, so like I feel like an asshole, but at the same time, it's like, all right, it's part of the game. You gotta give it up at some point.
To some extent, yes, I totally agree with you. It's part of the game. You need to accept it. If like I made my no trade clause the Braves, and if I hadn't been the GM, I would have accepted a trade to like the Mets or the Nats or whatever. But like also I'm not an asshole, so I'm trying to move him right now. Trying to move him to the Cubs. I'm willing to give up a guy that has like 250,000 karma for pretty much nothing to get it done.
Wait, who are you trying to move?
Actual Time Traveler. He's with the Nats right now. It was part of your trade, but he, like I said, he messaged me and he was not happy. And I do.
Oh, okay.
You know who else wasn't happy? You know who else was not happy?
A lot of
Dan. Dan was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Morning.
I'm currently wearing a Bryce Harper jersey. I've always loved this guy. I'm excited to root for him again. This is going to be great, guys. This is going to be a lot.
Did you have to peel any duct tape off of that?
No, I did not actually, because I haven't worn this. So this is a replica jersey. So it's like an old replica jersey. So it kind of feels like trash. So I have 2 authentics that I actually much prefer to wear. So I haven't worn this in like 5 years. So
you can wear if you have an authentic Bryce Harper, you can wear it right now.
I don't. So I don't have an authentic Bryce Harper. Let me tell you why. Because I think the fact that I don't have an authentic Bryce Harper, but I have 2 of them, tells you all you need to know about why I don't have an authentic Bryce Harper. I bought them after this, and I didn't feel the need to get another Bryce Harper jersey. I got a Zimmerman and a blank.
I would do the same thing.
I mean, now that you're a Phillies fan, I would definitely encourage you.
I should get the. Is it do they wear cream on Sundays? Is that what it is?
Honestly, the Phillies Sunday game jerseys are kind of one of my favorite. That's not a throwback in all of baseball.
Well, it's because I'm not gonna illustrate it, but there is that iconic Papelbon photo, and we all love Papelbon because we're Phillies fans. So
fuck Pap smear.
Oh, okay. So we can agree on that at least.
Right, we're just gonna switch my camera so I can. Oh. There we go. Okay.
No. Hey, listen. This is a professional stream. You do not do that.
Can I
Jonathan Papelbon's a professional baseball player. At least he was.
Can we talk about the second I decided I hated Jonathan Papelbon was when he demanded an extra 58 cents on his contract with the Phillies so he could have $58 million and 58 cents.
You know what? Hold on. I respect that.
I do. I respect that a lot, actually.
I think that's. Why do you hate that? There are so many other reasons to hate
Jonathan
Papelbon.
That is like the bottom of the barrel reason to hate.
That is like the douchiest thing ever. That is more about yourself than the game. Fuck that. That's not how we do baseball in Philly.
Oh, that's funny.
I negotiated a contract on my salary to be $55,555.55.
So do you hate the Wow!
Way to go, Joe.
What's happening, Joe?
I hate a lot of things. So you're gonna need to finish that
contract.
You are a Philly fan.
The 6969 42069 contract or whatever that was.
Oh, Trevor Bauer.
Fuck! I knew it started with a B. I was gonna say Braun, but I knew that wasn't right. No.
No.
Or he was.
Because
he's also.
Did it involve the Phillies? If it involves the Phillies,
that's not the way that you do baseball.
Okay, so like, if it's a meme, I can respect it. If it's you trying to be a douchebag / narcissist about your number, fuck you.
That's not a dude. That's 58 cents.
Right? What's the
GM
point?
found that in his couch.
What's the point about 58 cents on a
The
$58 million
It's
contract?
Power. It's the same thing as power. It's a meme.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is.
Also, I would like to point out that I've just been informed, I guess, that actual time traveler has been traded to Toronto. Apparently,
It's
I
not
haven't
official
checked
until
up-
tomorrow.
Breaking news.
right? But if it's been confirmed, I'm fine with it. I spent a good amount of time trying to get into Chicago earlier today, and was willing to give up my last untraded person besides me for absolutely nothing to get it done because I felt
Yeah, we're gonna
bad.
have a lot of teams just have like one guy left over, right?
All right, since it seems very clear that Otter's not going to trade me again, I am currently purchasing. Oh, I'm withholding up to my. Hold on, let me see if I
Yeah.
can put this real quick.
I trust you. Just
no.
post a picture in the Discord. If
Here
you
we go.
feel
Here we go. I
If
switched
you-
to my camera. I'm purchasing the 2017 Phillies Players Weekend hat
That's
because it
pretty
is
good.
on clearance for $24. And I like
I
it.
would-
I like this hat.
also like to encourage you guys to look at the John hats for the Iron Pigs.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's not in my size.
I
I'll
don't
keep
eat
looking.
bacon.
Check out, like, seriously, check out the Iron Pigs had some hats that they made for I don't know what the event was, but it literally just has the word John across the front.
JAWN, right?
That's so stupid.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You know what? That's making the Iron Pigs bigger than the game. So how about that?
Oh.
Oh wow, it's in the Phillies font too. It's in the Phillies font too.
Eh.
Kind of.
Um,
I'm not
Wait.
the baseball expert here, guys.
I don't know
But,
where
like,
Dan went.
Also, if he did get out of Washington, then I get to trade that guy. So I might try to get Bus now. So
Let's thank you, Street Declare. Still funny.
I think that.
and then I'll have all of the Cardinals mods as
Yeah.
well.
And then once she is completed,
As well
that
as I have a lot of collections I'm working on.
I don't know. I feel like this might actually irrevocably alter the fiber of the game, so we'll see if it does.
Oh, I had an idea earlier, and I'm not telling it to anybody.
Cool story.
But like, I might do it.
You want to tell us?
I might know because if I do it, I'll drop it tomorrow, and it'll change the game. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to be worried or like this sounds worrying.
We're just gonna
Maybe.
all get traded as a package to like the Yankees.
I have the Yankees. I was already on the Yankees.
Yeah. Well, you don't have a Yankees NTC, do
That's
you?
true. I don't.
Yeah. So you can go to the Yankees.
I don't mind getting
I don't
traded
have
to
to
the
report
Yankees.
to the Yankees. Go over. Also go Philly.
Yeah, you mean
But especially go Philly. Oh god.
I've been dealing
what's
with this.
Sorry, I
Oakland?
couldn't say
You
that
mean the
without
Philadelphia Athletics, right?
The Philadelphia Athletics, yes.
Yeah, that's why he's wearing that
Yeah.
shirt.
And I'm wearing this
Yeah.
Montreal Expos hat for Bryce Harper of the Montreal Expos, formerly the
Uh-huh.
formerly of the formerly Montreal Expos.
That's what the joke was. He did that. And I'm like, what? And he's like,
Terrible joke.
Oh, it's a great joke. Dan would have laughed, but it's gone for some reason. Here's a picture of just Dan's empty chair.
no, leave that up as the main picture.
just leave this for people to
Yeah,
look
we're
at.
all going to talk down here while we look at Dan's chair up there. Hi, Dan.
So honestly, I contemplated just not even trying to get Dan and just saying he wasn't a real commissioner.
I'm sure
Um,
Dan would have loved that.
I know, which is why I was thinking about it. But then Time Traveler signed up and he's got like 1 million karma. And I'm like, all right, let me try this. And I don't know. I want to give a shout out to the Nats GM because that was probably my toughest negotiation this whole week. Also, Dan, I love your hat, and I appreciate
you.
you
I'm
as a
working on it.
person. I love you.
Where did you get
Um,
that, Dan?
What do you mean?
What do you
Billy.
But yeah, like that was definitely a tough negotiation. It was hard. I had to agree to some stuff. And that's
Sounds like you're agreeing to sexual favors. I'm like, wait, hold on, what?
okay. This is the part. So wait, this is the part that I'm like, there's layers to this trade. So
Wait. Can you explicitly rule out sexual favors before we get
yeah,
into the layers?
nothing sexual.
Okay, all right, okay. Now I'm ready to go.
So
I didn't want that to be on the table the entire time. That was very strange.
No, absolutely not. But one of the agreements I made was like a year ago, I decided I want to try to figure out how Photoshop works. So I started making like phone wallpapers of the schedule for the Phillies, right? Like a monthly calendar that has a schedule on it. And then I think in the hockey game I got traded, so I made it for the team I got traded to, which was like the Canucks or something dumb like that.
Something dumb. All Canucks fans in shambles immediately.
Hold on, this is a baseball stream. No Canucks fans are watching this right now.
Who in Vancouver is watching this?
They're Vancouver
If
based.
you're in Vancouver
There's like
and you're
one
watching
Vancouver
this,
Mariners fan.
There
please
are
DM me
Vancouver
and I will
Mariners.
personally publish a public apology.
Jeremy, are you able to tell us how many people are watching from British Columbia?
I can't because that's not.
But yeah, so like this is something I was planning on doing for whatever team I got traded for. And the Nats GM said, in order to get the trade done for Dan and our baseball mod, I had to include myself, and I didn't want to do that yet because I have not traded myself.
Wow, that actually makes me feel pretty cheap.
So I offered.
You feel cheap. We talked about Mitchell's trade earlier.
Yeah. Fair.
I offered to create the wallpapers for the Nationals, regardless of wherever I end up. And I was like, a show of good faith, like, hey, I'll do this for you guys. The thing is, every single player that I've put on top, okay, I feel like if you haven't seen one of the wallpapers, this probably won't make much sense. Like the bottom half of it is the schedule. Top half of it, I've usually featured a player. Whatever player I featured has gone on to either get injured or have just like a terrible month. So our Phillies put me on trial for cursing our players intentionally.
Are you going to put? Oh, hold on. So what I'm asking, my next question is Anthony Rendon or Max Scherzer?
To be determined. So I offered to make schedules for the Nationals. As like a show of good faith, like, hey, I'm willing to do this for you guys. I put effort and time to this. Did not mention the fact that they may also potentially be cursed. So
what I'm hearing is that this was not made in good faith and therefore is null and void. Shabam! Shabam!
Hey!
I have
You're
not been
What happened to
traded
your
yet.
hat, Dan?
That is a null and void trade. You did not
your
trade in good
trade
faith.
has been confirmed by the
I'm a
GM,
commissioner. I get to decide.
Hold on.
but it's already gone through.
Huh? Maybe? Huh? No. I have not been traded. Fuck the
Oh.
Phillies. Phillies suck. All
Speaking of
Philadelphia
commissioners, we
sucks.
do have a quick announcement because Jeremy does have to get to bed. So, Jeremy, would you like to drop the news, or should I get Young Joe to do it because he already dropped it once?
Why don't you have Young Joe finish what he started?
All right. We got people out there who come into our threads and are like, so why did signups close so early? And I'm like, bitch, you had a week and a half. So instead of having to yell at them and go, bitch, you had a week and a half, no, we created a new system for late signups. We're dropping it tomorrow. Whoa, hello, microphone almost falling. We're dropping it tomorrow morning. We have waivers. Anyone?
Really quick. Apparently, falling microphones is a Joe trait because
So we have waivers dropping tomorrow morning. Anyone who signs up late tomorrow, we're going to shoot a message to anyone who commented in the thread today asking about if signups were over. Tomorrow we're going to drop waivers. Anyone who signs up late will be entered on the waiver list. You will have no starting team and you will have no NTC. You have no way to basically tell us a team that you don't want to be traded to, just because that's your punishment for being late. You're basically being DFA'd. So
yeah, they are being DFA'd.
You're being DFA'd. You're on waivers. You can go to literally any team. The GMs will have a 15-minute cooldown. Well, we might adjust it depending on how fair that is. We're not 100% sure, but it's either going to be probably about a 15 or 30-minute cooldown.
tomorrow.
For picking up. Yeah, it's based on
really,
how many
really
people
we're
sign
live
up.
testing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. Continue.
And then, so the GMs will be able to claim one person every about 30 minutes, 30 or 15 minutes. And that basically stops the GMs from rapid fire taking everyone on the list. So if there's 5 people on the list, we don't want one GM to be able to take all 5. And then from there, you are on the team that you were claimed from. And then from that team, you can probably get traded from there, but maybe not, depending on what that GM wants to do. If you do somehow get picked up by the team that you were originally a fan of, go ahead and send us a message. We'll have your GM trade you away unless you sign up super duper way too late. Then you're just stuck on your own team.
Or send your GM a message, because that might help as well. Like, hey, BT Dubs, I signed up and you picked me up, but I'm a Mariners fan.
Or
analog
trade
boy.
that guy.
Yeah.
So basically, you could be like, yo, I'm already a fan of your team. Just trade me. And then we're like, all right, cool. We'll trade you. We're going to have waiver signups go until probably about an hour or a half hour before the game closes ultimately tomorrow night.
We're just going to bring back flash trades.
Yeah. No, that's worst comes to worst. But I mean,
Flash trades. No, what do you mean worst? Best comes to best. I love flash trades.
We haven't had flash trades in years.
Right, that would be so good.
All the GMs are so fast now.
It's so annoying.
not as fast as you were in that one day of the hockey game, Joe,
I was very fast that day.
where the system would just eat trades because you were processing them too quickly.
That is how I got the title of fastest skater.
We had that trade that was like 4 seconds post to confirm, which was fantastic.
That was good. But yeah, waivers coming tomorrow. For all you people who complain about signups ending early, when signups are definitely not ending early at all. That's not a thing. We gave you a week and a half.
Yeah, to be fair, the biggest reason that we end signups on Wednesday evening is because trading, was not anywhere near as quick as it was before. So we can sort of probably take this. We'll see what happens.
I think I'm gonna like the way that waivers work, though.
Yeah,
So
no, I think so too. I think so, and
feel-
it was old Joe's idea initially.
And young Joe liked the concept so much that he announced it on his alt before Jeremy had finished coding it.
And I will.
And then I immediately asked Jeremy for an interview with my alternate account.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got receipts.
We do. I have an alternate personality. His name's Kenny Rosenthal. That's just I think that's just the bit we're going with.
You think that's just the bit? No, a bit is me being Buster Oldie. You are, in fact, Ken Rosenthal.
I really sincerely can't tell if Joe thinks I'm actually Kenny Rosenthal or not.
I'll tell you whether or not he does later.
I don't think I posted that you asked me for an interview.
You did in the commissioner's chat.
You did, yeah.
Posted the screenshot.
I did? Okay.
Yeah. And you were like, I'm coding.
Yeah, you were like, let me make a word for this.
I will say, because
Jeremy, go off.
Joe initially had like slightly more complicated ideas ever. I'm like, that's overcomplicated in the game. And just pared it down. I'm like, okay, I don't hate that. Just like ask. Because if Jeremy doesn't want to do it, then we're not gonna nobody else gonna code it. And Jeremy's like, yeah, I can get that by tomorrow.
And then he had it done an hour later.
Of course he did. Like that's what Jeremy does.
Jeremy, how many patches have you put into the system since we started?
I can give you that. Let me pull one thing real
My favorite is how
fast.
often it happened in hockey, because hockey was obviously the beta test, and I'm so glad we did it, because otherwise this all would have been happening this week. But how often it happened in hockey? Like, hey Jeremy, can you do this? Yeah, hold up. Okay, it's done. Like,
My favorite part was, hey Jeremy, can we have a kill trade button? No,
Yeah.
you don't need that.
Tell the GMs not to be
Tell the
stupid.
GMs not to be idiots.
And then like 5 minutes later, there's a kill trade button. Probably because Jeremy realized the GMs are idiots.
Let's see.
I don't know. So, sorry, I've just told Dan this in 2 different ways. Dan, you know you're muted, right? I just want to make sure you know.
45-33.
So at 8:30 we said tell no reporters about this, because that's when we were okay, so at 8:30 Jeremy said, want to add them now? I could probably have it by morning. And at 9:48 it was working. It took you an hour and 15 minutes to complete the entire system.
That's
So
fantastic.
since June
Wait.
1st, I'm sorry, yeah, since June, or I guess July 1st, I've pushed 203 code updates to the database.
Jesus.
That does it. I honestly did not realize it was that number.
Yeah.
It's
A
insane.
lot of them are like, let me change the padding to 10. No, 5 look better.
Hold on.
but yeah.
Did you get a raise this week too, Jeremy? Have you also made money for working this week?
I did actually. I wrote an integration with MailChimp. So that's cool.
Jeremy, still the only person who's made money from this game.
Literally made money from doing this game.
Like, I made money yesterday off of Destiny Bond after I said that I would make money off of Destiny Bond.
That is true. That is true. We specifically said last night that Joe and I both lost money yesterday because we have taken the week off of our jobs without paid time off. And I was like, no, because Destiny Bond made $1 off of you. And then later that evening, he made $5 off Destiny Bond, so it's a net $4 gain. All right, so Jeremy, you have to hop off.
Yes, I am going to call it a night. It was nice chatting with everybody.
Lovely as always.
Proud Philly, go Harper.
Good night.
Citizens Bank Park is the best park on the East Coast.
Yeah, it has the best food. You can say that and have it be true.
It has the best parking.
I will say I did have a
That's
cheesesteak.
not true.
I did have a cheesesteak this week. So
Did it have peppers on it?
yeah.
Fuck you.
I didn't want them. The peppers it didn't say there were peppers on the menu. So I was like, okay, cool. And then it came with peppers, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. As long as you're disappointed, then you're okay.
Yeah, no, you don't put peppers on a cheesesteak. You also don't put like Gruyere cheese on a cheesesteak. It's fucking whiz.
All
Like,
right.
Yeah, it's wizard.
Kuhan has been paying attention to me in our Cardinals for like the last year.
it's not just you. It's also
And I will give you credit for that.
it's also Bucks fan. But like it's just like, yeah, like don't like try to dress up. I see Chipotle Phillies in places, and I'm like, I don't need Chipotle mayo and like pepper
Like,
jack cheese on a
to
cheese.
anybody
like,
that's
cheese and
listening.
steak. What the fuck are you doing?
To anybody that's listening, if they call it a Philly cheesesteak, don't order it. Because it's not the real thing.
There is a place in Chicago called Philly's Best, and like they make their cheesesteaks with whiz, and like they do it all. It's probably the best cheesesteak you're gonna get in Chicago.
So I'm not going to question that. The thing that makes a good cheesesteak is it's simple, right? It's cheese, meat, onions, bread, right? And the thing that makes it good is the fact that the ingredients that go into it are really, really good. And places that try to add too much shit, like peppers and mushrooms and marinara sauce, are just trying too hard. So, like, fuck them. They're not worth your time.
Yeah. Joining
I
us now.
care entirely too much about this.
There's a lot of litigating happening in Strand planning right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure Dan is actually our
We'll see. We'll discuss that later.
Yeah, that's an off-air topic.
Yes. Joining us now, though, is Khaleesi, Sarah, AE. How's it going?
Welcome back.
Good. I'm wearing my brother's hat.
Good.
Because I'm currently on vacation.
Okay.
So are we.
Yeah.
Hey, do we
have a list game?
have a list game?
Do we have a list game? I didn't make the list game.
I have a list game. I don't know if it's any good.
I have
also
a list. I have a list game for all the people who weren't here last night.
Which
AKA
one of you guys is gonna over-explain it 3 times?
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
All right, as long as we're settled beforehand.
Hold on. I'm gonna get space. Go.
Okay, so we're gonna do a game called Right or Wrong Side of 30. Okay, straightforward. You just have to tell me the players on the right or the wrong side of 30.
Okay.
30 is on the wrong side of 30.
All right.
This is going to be the wrong side of 30.
Right,
What?
Dan is the wrong side of 30. Even
I
though
am-
Dan is not yet the wrong side.
I
Of
am
30.
not the
And
wrong
this is
side of
going to be
30.
the right side of 30.
Why are you being offensive?
It's already been established, Dan.
In
Hold on.
bottle.
I will be right back. While you guys explain the rest of this, I'm gonna go get an A's hat because I'm not wearing this Phillies thing because we still haven't arbitrated this this trade, which I believe is false.
Oh my god.
It's done.
So in the
There's
meantime,
literally nothing to arbitrate.
I'm
Turn that
wearing.
shit
What
upside
do you mean
down.
Yeah, it
You're
is
not.
upside down.
Oh my
It's
You are
god.
not evil robot Luke.
It's a symbol of distress. You know, when you
No.
fly the flag upside down, it means that something's wrong. This is distress.
If you've literally ever posted in our Phillies, I would believe that in a heartbeat, but you haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm calling my own sub out. You guys fucking suck sometimes.
Wait. How many people did you just send there?
She's trying to turn it around. She's trying to make it better by getting us there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Kuhan gets it.
And sad Dan.
Also,
Just clearly
I
visibly upset
I
Dan.
believe we just
No,
hit
I'm not-
30,000 subs today, which is exciting. To
Why would I be
me,
upset?
and not Dan, because he's laughing at me right now.
No, Dan's laughing because I said he was visibly upset. He's like, I'm not upset.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'd be
upset. I
Um,
I don't have any problem with what's going on. I am enjoying escalating the situation. There's a big difference between being upset and enjoying fighting. It's totally different.
Dan, are you excited for the trash talk then tomorrow?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Oh man,
It's gonna be fun.
no.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
listen. I don't even think you understand what's gonna be happening in that.
Did you participate in any of the previous ones?
No, I have not.
Oh,
However, I still believe that this trade is in bad faith, and I
To
will
be
be mentioning
fair.
that tomorrow.
Dan, you're not negotiating a new contract. You have the same contract. It's just
yeah.
been traded to a different organization. You're contracting somewhere else. That doesn't mean we're negotiating a new contract. End of discussion for
In-
today.
Hey,
From my
like I
perspective,
said,
it is good faith.
It is not good faith because
For the
you,
record, in my perspective, I am trying to do you guys a good thing. However,
I'm just
when I
that's mute and that's mute. So we have a game called Right or Wrong Side of 30.
So Dan is the wrong side of 30.
Real quick.
Right.
Do we want to get some extra GMs in here to have more participation for the list game?
Well, as I don't know if Otter's gonna be around for the list game since she doesn't have video. So if Otter can continue litigating, Otter and Dan can continue the litigation. And by the way, Otter and Dan are both muted. So Otter, if you want to say goodbye now, go ahead and unmute yourself so we can say bye. And then we'll add one more, I think, GM here to play the list game with us.
do I have to leave? I mean, I'm happy to not participate. But
You're
like,
gonna sit around and not talk.
yeah, I can.
That's
Go
fine.
drink more.
That's fine. All right, you can wait around. So then we will add. We will,
Yeah, I'll find the guy. Hold on.
sure, we will add the one GM was talking about participating with us. I don't know what Dan was going to leave for something and come back, and I don't know what it was.
A's hat.
Oh right,
Oh yeah, no, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
Idea.
He was too busy like talking about his nation in distress. And fun fact, that is also an inverted Hawaiian flag is the symbol of the sovereign Hawaii movement for that very same reason.
Yeah,
I learned
what's up,
that
Hat
from
Buddy?
Bradley
How's it
Cooper.
going?
What's going on, Dan? Yeah, I'm in solidarity. I guess I'm also protesting with you. I don't know.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. This is how you gain supporters.
Hey, I am wearing a red shirt, so
Where's Alex?
he's asleep.
You should have bought that Golden Seal shirt. What if-
The Oakland days of hockey to the point where they had white skates.
Does it have white skates?
It had
That's so
white
funny. That's
skates.
so cool. You know what? I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
We should start a petition to get the Golden Seals back.
I'm not opposed to this.
Joining us now is Lord Karamat. Karamat?
Yeah,
Karamat?
hi.
Do you have video, Lord Karamat?
No, I don't.
This
Okay,
is
you can't play the list game without you like, I want to play the list game. You need video.
That
Video is
Seems optional.
overrated.
This is the worst.
I have the duck, so
I regret
should be enough.
everything. All right, we'll figure it out. What did Luke? What the fuck is happening?
Why are
Yeah,
you
for the list game.
Didn't we just say before the stream we don't want too many people?
We're gonna kick people out after the list game.
Okay,
promise.
we'll let out the list game. Fair enough. Fine.
I'm just getting participation for the list game, and then we'll
That
kick
just
them out.
means that you have to make the list game fast.
I agree. Luke, are you outside? I can hear birds.
I can hear audio.
It's Luke. Are you surprised that he's outside?
You're also sideways.
It's Luke. Are you
I'm-
surprised he's sideways? He's from New Zealand.
He should be upside down.
I'm trying to make it upside down, but it doesn't want to go upside down this time. It did it yesterday.
Oh my god. Actually, I will say I was a fan of we talked about the trading letters bit and how every version of the trading letters bit has been bad except for the D's nuts. But I am a fan of the oi ois. The Aussie oi ois. I like that version of the bit, Luke. I appreciate it.
You guys mentioned yesterday how good Cheese Nuts was, and I was like, okay, I got to make something better out of this.
I like the San Diego Daddies.
He is a
But
robot.
it's San Diego Daddies. Sans Diego Daddies. So I don't know where that's finishing and what's happening.
Luke,
It's not over yet.
I cast him until I have some school to finish. So.
Yeah, no, he's still gonna make trades. I get it. I just don't know what he's doing. Luke, what is happening in the background? This is the worst. That's a classic Luke.
I work above a factory, so the factory is still factoring or whatever a factory does.
Okay, we're just gonna play this list game, right or wrong side of 30.
Just say over under.
Yeah,
Alright,
over,
Not all
over,
at once.
We're
over,
gonna hit
or
that with
under.
the mute. We're gonna hit that with the mute. We'll do a thumbs up for over, thumbs down for under.
Joe, we don't need a visual cue.
I'm fine with thumbs up for over, thumbs down for under. That's fine with me.
Under.
So much
Once again, 30 is wrong, so 30 would be a thumbs up.
29.
And this is the what
31.
age season this is. So some of them might be like turning 30 in a week or two. But it's if this is their age 30 season,
Okay.
then they're 30. If it's their age 29 or 28 season, then they're under 30. Okay, cool, straightforward. Figure this out. Let's go. Question number 1. Brad Hand. All right, I got over from Luke, over from Khaleesi, over from Young Joe. Dan says over. Joe says over. And Lord Karamat, you say?
under.
Under. Lord Karamat is correct. Brad Hand is, I believe, 28. He might be 29. I forget exactly how old he is, but he is definitely under 30 years old.
Are you keeping score for this? Or
I am keeping score. I just closed my scorekeeping app, so I got to open that back up.
To know that.
Question number 2. Shane Green, who I believe was also an All-Star. Was he an All-Star? I think he was. Shane Green. Joe says over. Luke says over. Khaleesi says over. Young Joe says under. Dan says. Dan says under. And Lord Karamat says
Over.
over. So I was Luke, Joe, and Khaleesi who all said over.
Yeah.
And me.
All right, you are correct. Shane Green is over 30.
all right, batting 50.
Let me go ahead and real quick. Next. Okay, next question is Cole Calhoun. Cole Calhoun, is he over or under 30 years old? Joe says over. Luke says under. Khaleesi says over. Young Joe says over. Dan said under. Lord Karamat says
Under.
under. Cole Calhoun is over 30. He seems young. He seems like he's Mike Trout's age, but I think he was like a little older than Mike Trout when he started. So, YJ, OJ, and Dan. Oh, let's not call Joe OJ.
We also had that conversation yesterday. Might have been 2 days ago.
All right. Question number 4. Trevor May. Trevor May. Is Trevor May on the right or the wrong side of 30? Joe says, old Joe says over. Luke says over. Khaleesi says over. Young Joe says over. Dan says over. Kat says
Under.
Trevor May is under 30, so only Karamat got that correct once again.
Oof. Big oof.
So right now I have I could be wrong here because I started scoring a little late. Karamat at 3, Khaleesi, Luke, and Young Joe at 2, and Dan at 2, and the old Joe at 1. Does that sound right?
I had 2.
Joe at 2. I think does that sound right to everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait. I think Luke says he only has 1, so I overscored Luke as well. Okay, I think I have one of Luke's to Joe. That's what happened. I want Joe's to Luke. Okay, next one up is Tyler Chatwood. Is Tyler Chatwood on the right or the wrong side of 30? I like that Joe is clearly just guessing because he knows who none of these people are. Joe says over. Luke says over. Khaleesi says under. Young Joe says under. Dan says under. And Karamat says
Over.
Karamat says over. So Karamat, Luke, and Joe all say over. And those 3 are incorrect. Tyler Chatwood is under the age of 30. Luke is having a rough go of it tonight with 1 correct here in the first 4. Next question is the first 5, because the next question is Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly on the right or the wrong side of 30? Joe says over. Both Joes say over. Luke and Khaleesi say over. Dan, over or under? Dan says over. Karamat?
Gotta be over.
Over. That was kind of a gimme. Joe Kelly is, like 31 or 32. But he is close to the right side of 30, just not anymore. All right, next question. Nick Vincent. Nick Vincent. Did he play for the Colorado Rockies? No. Nick Vincent, over or under 30? Joe says over. Dan says under. Young Joe says under. Luke says under. Khaleesi says under. Karamat?
Under.
So everyone says under except for Joe. So everyone except for Joe is wrong.
I had no idea who that was.
That's fantastic.
I'm not 100% sure who that is either because I wrote this like 2 weeks ago. I forget who that is.
That's hilarious.
I had no idea who that was.
I do apologize to him and all the team's fans. I don't know who that was.
Nick Vincent is a Giant, and he played for the Padres and Mariners as well.
Yeah, that's not why I knew that.
No, of course not. You didn't know it. You guessed
Exactly.
and right. You were right. you were taking the Jack school of not the Jack school, the E-Hat school of guessing, except you're taking the Jack route of doing way better. Because right now it is a 5-way tie for first place with 4, and in last place is Luke with 2. The next question is Michael Givens. Michael Givens, who I believe, if not currently plays for the Baltimore Orioles, recently played for the Baltimore Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
So I got an over from Joe, an over from Luke, an over from Khaleesi. Young Joe gives me over. Dan says over. Karamat?
I thought I knew this one, but I think it's under.
Michael,
Game theory here says I should change my vote to under.
Luke can change his vote to under. That's fine. So only Karamat and Luke say under. Those 2 are Correct. Michael Givens, I believe, is 29 years old.
Oh, come on. Can't give us 29 and 31-year-olds the entire time. That's ridiculous.
That makes the game harder.
No, the game is not meant to be in like, congratulations to the person who got 2 out of 10 right.
Well, right now, Luke has the bottom with 3, and everyone else has more than 50% correct. So
Okay. Oh, I don't.
Dan's like, I am outraged. Oh, no, wait. No, that's fine.
I respect statistics, Joe.
Do we gotta have any Melbourne Aces players in here?
The next question is Eurus Familia. Is Eurus Familia over or under 30? Joe says over. Young Joe says over. Luke says over. Luke says under. Luke says under. Khaleesi says over. Dan says over. Karamat?
Over.
Over. So I got an under from Luke and an under from no, just under from Luke, right? Everyone else says over. Luke, it's your lucky day because you got one right that everyone else got wrong. Eurus Familia is under 30.
What?
He's been in the league for so long, right? Yeah. He's just like been around for forever. It does not seem like
Is he like
30.
Is he like 29 and 7/8? Like, I swear to God, I feel like I've been hearing his name my entire life.
Well, I mean, you probably have. You're like 7.
Okay.
You walked right into that one. Like, you're like, here's a softball. Would you like to make a young joke?
That's fair.
And the final question is Jake Diekman. Jake Diekman, I believe he plays for the Texas Rangers, or at least he did at some point. Joe says over. I got an under from Dan, an under from Young Joe, an over from Khaleesi, over from Luke and Karamat.
I'm gonna
I'll go under.
Under. So Karamat. So Luke says over, Joe says over, and did Dan say over, or did everyone else say under?
Me? I said under.
Okay, so only Joe and Luke said over. That means we end with a tie for first place. Karamat, Luke, and old Joe tie with 5 each. Everyone else had 4 each. Luke, what a comeback. Luke from having 1 right out of the first 5 to getting 4 out of the last 5 correct. Congratulations.
Or was he over or under?
What?
I'm not sure how I did that.
You never told us.
Oh, Jake Diekman was over.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was implied. Jake Diekman was over 30. So, yes, I did not write a tiebreaker. So,
Price is Right rules. We all have to say it at the same time by writing it down on a piece of paper. No, we're not doing that. Share the win, guys.
Yeah, share the win. Share the win. Congratulations to the 3 winners. I think Joe might have a better list game.
I promise you I don't.
Did you write one and just don't think it's better? Or did you not write one?
I have enough information to improvise one.
That's not going to happen. We'll do it tomorrow.
I feel like we should save that one in that case then.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
I do have a list game written up though. That's different from the one that I had.
I don't hate this game. I think we're going to play Senator or Senator.
All right.
The question you have to answer is...
Wait,
Are they
we played this. We played this.
No,
last
no,
night.
no,
Dan,
we didn't.
Shut up.
The question you have to answer is...
Are they a Canadian senator or are they a Ottawa senator?
God damn it!
Oh. I love this.
Nam, do you want to score this one?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go ahead and clear out the scores real quick and get prepared. I almost started Dan in the hole too. All right.
I do not.
You know what? I think I'm going to start Young Joe in the hole 1.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a fair handicap.
I do not have an Ottawa Senators jersey to hold up, so I'm just going to grab this hockey stick from back there.
Jesus Christ.
Before we start another game, as a stream viewer, these games can sometimes drag a bit, and you could break it up with maybe the awards.
Oh, hey,
Good idea.
No, we do have
here's a
awards.
question: did anybody vote for the awards besides Luke today?
No. Luke, do you want to help me out with the awards?
I don't remember how I voted. Like, I can't see it once I submit it.
Jesus Christ!
So, do you want to pull up Luke's results to the awards?
Yeah, let me just send that to the commissioner chat.
Hey, you know, if you send it to all of us, we would actually be able to vote on some of these.
Well, it's supposed to
I
be.
think
It's supposed to be
the
reporters
reporters.
voting, and none of the reporters vote.
No, I understand that, but if none of the reporters vote, maybe we should all get a vote.
Well, no.
Well,
Tomorrow, all of the GMs and all of the commissioners and all the reporters will get a chance to vote, so don't worry.
Yeah, to be fair, none of the reporters vote. I vote.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I take it seriously, guys. Come on.
It's the worst, the fucking worst.
Does anyone else have this spreadsheet up?
I do not have access to the spreadsheet.
Oh, let me do that.
Yeah.
That seems important.
I feel like there was another thing that we wanted to mention.
We did waivers.
Yeah.
We talked
I
about.
swear there's something that happened in the game today. I just can't remember what it was.
I made our team name win against.
Yeah.
We did talk
Yeah,
about
that's not as cool as Haley's.
Like,
Yeah, no, I like the Aussie always. I think that's the best version of this bit this year.
Oh, to be fair, my news break of just me typing out the obnoxious sporting chant from Australia got the most upvotes, not only this year, but of any report I've ever submitted in the 5 years of this game.
I also just want to say that Ghost Hardware is currently freaking out in one of the stream chats because Canadian senators are literally the most irrelevant people on the planet.
But you know,
Luke, are you about to drive to a Bombers game right now?
do you know who else is
No,
also
that's tomorrow.
irrelevant?
That's for tomorrow's stream.
Of course it is.
I think the stream should start when I'm at a gin festival, and then the after chat will be at the Bombers game.
Lord.
All right.
Young Joe is saying something.
You know who else is irrelevant in addition to Canadian senators? The Ottawa Senators. Hey.
Yeah, he said that goes for Parliament and the Ottawa.
Oh, did he actually say that? I missed
Yes.
that.
All right, so we have awards for the day.
It should be row 8.
I see him.
Okay, so today we had one voter for the RBBWAA awards for July 11th, 2019. Who wants to take AL Player of the Day?
I guess I will, because nobody responded right away. The AL player of the day was Undertale Fanboy 42 for packing UW Milwaukee Panther Arena into their carry-on luggage when moving to Oakland.
Congrats.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a difficult task. Congratulations. NL Player of the Day was included in the Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. trade. So this was a player with many years of service to the Washington Nationals subreddit. This is a player who
has been participating in this trade deadline game
since year one.
Possibly one of the most important people
Yes.
to ever participate in the trade deadline game.
It's misspelling.
It's misspelling.
Wow, fuck you guys.
Dan clearly did not have the spreadsheet open.
I was trying to queue up another game right now, and I heard Washington Nationals, so I was like, all right, I'll tune into this. This is
so good.
Then you're also not gonna like the next answer.
Oh, this is gonna be okay. Cool. Yeah.
So the GM of the day, young Joe. Why don't you tell us what the GM of the day was?
GM of the day for what I can only imagine was reasons we've already talked about on this stream. It's Otter Hooligan.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Damn right it was.
This always not stuck around just so that we could just hear when we. I forgot she was still here.
And
Luke, do you want to do trades of the day? Luke, do you want to do trade of the day?
I don't even know what I said.
He doesn't remember. It's on his phone.
Like, seriously, I'm on my phone in my car. I don't have access.
What do you think the trade of the day was? You were involved in it. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, probably for the oi ois.
No, not that one actually.
Ah, okay.
Can
I
I
don't
just
know,
say, if my trade for a single user for a Deadline commish on our baseball mod and a dude that's been traded 4 times was not the trade of the day, let alone the game, I don't know what is.
It was not.
It's
It
not.
was not the trade of the day. That once again only one voter voted on
All of the reporters voted for, yeah.
was okay. Well, yeah, 100% of votes
Yep.
reported Otter Hooligan to provide a year's supply of Otter gifts to our Oakland Athletics.
Oh, that was good too.
Yeah.
It's
Do you remember who you voted for commissioner of the day? It doesn't matter because whatever you say is true.
And also that
I'm pretty sure it was Deadline Commish.
Yeah,
It was.
It was.
Unfortunately, GH Morello got, I think, totally snubbed today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything today. Yesterday, at least he was active.
He didn't do anything today.
Oh, praise be.
I would like to register an official complaint that Deadline Commission has not changed his flair in our baseball.
Are you sure? Did you check?
I have not. Did it happen?
Did you check?
Did it happen?
Did you check?
Did you check?
Is it safe?
Oh, it did happen. Okay. I would like to rescind my complaint. I am proud of all of you.
I chose
Except
the
for
block
him.
be available.
You should have gone for like the throwback one, because honestly, it is vastly superior.
Surely you should have gone for the A's flair.
Well,
I
the thing
actually consider going for the Philly A's flair.
except for the fact that none of you were traded to the Philadelphia Athletics, you were all traded to the Phillies.
I don't know. I was traded to a Philadelphia Athletic Club, so
No, you were traded to the Phillies.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me the Philadelphia Phillies are not athletes?
No, I'm telling you were traded to the Phillies and not the Philadelphia
The
Athletics.
Oakland Athletics are arguably athletes.
I'm sorry, what's Oakland Athletics? This entire concept baffles me.
She's talking about the Oyois.
Does everyone want to stick around and play the Ottawa Senators?
Does anybody want to play the Ottawa Senators game?
Because if not, I'm saving it until January.
Probably a better idea, to be honest.
I would like to request that the Ottawa Senators are now the Ottawa Senators.
Ottawa
Yeah,
Senators.
I mean, I'm going.
Dan, you hate her. Don't laugh at the joke.
I don't hate her. She's allowed to make good jokes.
I would like to play.
Yeah, of course, young Joe would like to play.
I hate the Phillies. It's different.
You know, you could.
I'm a very ardent Flyers fan, so I wouldn't pass this game.
I think we got the laugh that we needed from the version of the game, and I think we should pocket it until NHL.
All right. We'll pocket it till NHL then.
Or till NBA, which might be funnier.
Yeah, we'll pocket it, and then we'll bring it out during NBA to commemorate
Not in hockey.
Raptors' last season victory.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of the NBA game, we hadn't announced it yet. We're doing trade deadline NBA.
Oh,
It was a subtle announcement here that would be like officially, oh, we're actually doing it. It wasn't just a joke.
So
But
that's
okay.
probably what you were forgetting.
No, it wasn't what I was forgetting. We're gonna wait till tomorrow. But
Oh.
Anyway.
Kuhan, can you maybe organize the AFL trade deadline game as well then? Aussie rules.
Good talking to you, Luke. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye. I literally jumped up. Where did Dan go?
Oh, should we boil it back down to a single interview now that we're
I
Yeah.
do want to thank all of our guests who were on for this game for their time.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for those who joined us. Khaleesi, go enjoy your vacation. Bye. Karamat, thanks for playing. Go do something. Bye. Go enjoy Orioles baseball. Yeah.
Oof.
Sure.
Big oof.
So, yeah, okay. That sounds good. If we have video for people, can we keep those people on? Otherwise, I think we should try to work.
Yeah, Otter, unless you have something else you really want to say, we could add you back after the actual stream ends, and you can continue to talk.
I'm
But
okay with that. I'm
I think,
always
I think you've exhausted your trolling of Dan. So
Yeah.
for now.
for now, all right. Thank you for joining.
So wounded.
I'm not wounded. I don't care. I'm actually more wounded. I tried to do a baseball game, or like a game for this, based off of the introductory audio for the Ken Burns baseball series. But as it turns out, it's different for everyone. So I for some reason I assumed it was a different variation of the national anthem for every introduction, but it's not. So it doesn't work as a game. So
Yeah, that's a shame.
yeah. Do you guys have any interest? Joe played this last night, young Joe, but do you guys have any interest in figuring out DJ or LeMahieu?
That's good. I like that.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
I want to do this rapid fire.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll do Dan for DJ
No.
because Dan's a
Yeah.
DJ.
Dan for DJ. Dan for
And John
DJ.
for baseball,
Cork.
because
Baseball's
baseball
a
players are
brown.
brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Cork because baseball players cheat with Cork.
Oh,
Also true.
or maybe Cork because Dan was a DJ in Ireland.
Scotland.
I know that's the joke.
All right. Okay.
No, but that's funny to us because we know.
Yes, that's fair. We
No,
talked about
I'm not.
it. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna be confused if you guys use Cork for not me for me.
Yeah.
So
Dan for D.
Dan for DJ.
Dan for D. Dan for DJ. Cork for baseball. This is gonna be rapid fire right away.
All
Dan,
right.
are you
Rapid
scoring?
fire. Rapid fire. 13 questions. I'm keeping score.
Okay.
DJ Carrasco. All right, we got DJ baseball. DJ Carrasco is a baseball player. Hold on, I'm gonna Joe.
0.9. Keep going.
0.9.
DJ Dougal is a DJ. Yes, point for both no Joe and Naim. Felix Baumgartner, baseball player DJ. Point for Kuan. David Solano. Baseball player. No points for nobody. David Solano is a DJ. Miguel Valbuena. Okay, I see Big Joe now. I say Young Joe now. Wait, hold on. I see DJ for both. Miguel Valbuena is a DJ, so point for both. Alan Walker.
Ooh. In baseball.
Point for Joe.
It's too white to be a baseball player now.
Not necessarily.
Razor Shines.
It's definitely like an 18.
Point for Joe.
Yeah, no, I was.
Tom Funk. Point for Niam.
Nice.
Candy Maldonalds. Point for Niam.
I think we're tied. Are we tied?
Kuen's up by 1, I think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How many more?
4.
4 more. Okay.
David Holmes.
David Holmes.
Point for neither. David Holmes is a DJ. Eamon Tobin.
No repeats. What are you, Dan?
Fair.
Point for neither. Eamon Tobin is a DJ.
I know what you said.
Mike Williams. Point for both. Mike Williams is both.
It's good. I like that.
That's funnier than any listing I've ever
Yep.
written.
Yep. That we said different answers and we were still both right. He's like Dan goes, Dan goes,
What?
point for both. I'm like, wait, we said different things.
No más?
Dan Duran. Or Dan Duran, if you want.
Ooh.
Dan Duran is a baseball player.
I said that was too close to Duran.
Duran. Yeah.
So you'd assume a DJ would be named Dan Duran because it's close to Duran.
Should have been your DJ name, Dan. Dan
Yeah.
Duran.
Actually, no. So actually, I've tried Odd Elton because it's Todd Helton. Odd Elton. Anyway, no. I have a whole list of DJ names based off of baseball player names. So the tally is for Joe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For Niam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
A dead tie. It's the worst. The worst.
Do you have a
Anyway.
tiebreak?
No, he doesn't have a tiebreaker.
Dan Matt.
He's a Dan.
I've spent more time DJing than baseball playing, so. Well, I was in Little League.
Ha.
I once got a walk in a men's league for baseball. I'll have you know.
Is that baseball or is that softball?
It was baseball. It was baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The trick
Yeah.
is to just hope that the pitcher never throws anything in the zone.
Which seems like a pretty solid
Yeah, for
strategy
men's league
for
baseball.
Men's league baseball, yeah.
Yeah, I had a and then
But did you throw your stick at anybody?
no, I didn't. And then so here's what happened. I got to first. It was during a game. I got to first, and then the third base coach like during a pitching change comes over to me and just like
Sorry, third base coach?
the third base coach comes over to me. I'm at first base, and he says, whatever happens, get to third base. I don't care what you have to do. Get to third base. And I go, okay, you got it, boss. And so somebody hits hits a single, and I'm rounding second, and they throw it to third, and I just keep going. And I get there, and I'm like, "You listen. This is what you told me to do. I don't know what you want. These are the instructions I was given." I didn't last more than a season on that team. But anyway, congratulations to you two for coming in both first.
How did we do versus the people who played yesterday?
Not so great.
Ooh.
Did someone hit a perfect game?
So here's the thing. I gave you guys 13. I only gave them 7. Or no, I only gave them 10. So you had 3 extra answers.
Did we still lose?
No, you tied with the winners from yesterday.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, yeah, but we had 3 extra chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, I don't know any people in that pool.
I knew DJ Carrasco. That's the one that I knew for sure.
Who?
I honestly figured, Naim, you would know DJ Carrasco.
Yeah. Him I knew. I don't remember much about him, but I remember the name.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, the idea was to basically throw people off with the last names. So I was thinking Carlos Carrasco,
Right.
Felix Baumgartner, David Solano, Miguel Valbuena. I figure
Felix
all.
Baumgartner is also somebody I think I'd heard of, but I wasn't sure. But I knew, like, isn't that the guy that jumped from the plane?
What?
The guy who jumped from like super high, the Red Bull thing, Felix Baumgartner.
Fuck. Is it?
Yeah, that's his
No.
name.
That was,
I thought it was Felix something.
I'm sure it's a different person, but that's also that guy's name. That Felix Baumgartner is an Australian skydiver, daredevil, and base jumper.
No, you're right. Yeah, that's correct.
He had the highest jump ever, or something like that, until it was broken like a year later.
That's
Man,
actually
while
really
we were-
weird.
While we were waiting for this stream to get pulled up, we were just like watching Red Bull Crashed Ice. And Alex was yelling at me because we were watching all of the
Because
uninteresting
there's so much behind the scenes of extreme sports. Like we barely cared about the extreme sport, and then it was just behind the scenes of the extreme sport.
And I'm
It's
like, yeah, it's a
what is
Fenway, guys.
happening?
And then Alex is like, I don't care about this.
in his very Alex way.
He's like, no, wait, why did you exit out of that video? You just showed us all the behind the scenes stuff.
And then
we
exited
didn't
on the
get to
video
actual extreme
extreme sports.
So we watched drone racing instead.
But even the drone racing was like 20 minutes of some British woman talking, and then just like 6 seconds of a drone race.
And then Alex is like, this is better. And I'm like, is it?
I don't think he thought it was that much better either.
All right. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin because I've got to get to work tomorrow.
Drone racing is kind of lit though.
Yeah. But I'll see you all tomorrow night for the
just said that.
for the big ass stream.
Because all of the drone racers were younger than young
Joe.
Joe. Yeah. Depressing.
right.
But Dan, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks so much for all the things you've done this week.
Thank you guys so much. I've not done that much, but I appreciate it.
No, you've processed more trades than this clown.
I have not.
You have. I think I've
probably-
processed maybe 5.
Yeah, that's probably
Never had
true.
those stats.
Yeah,
available. Yeah.
but this has been a great week, and I thank you guys so much. So have a good night. Bye bye.
We'll see you for the stream tomorrow night. The
Oh,
final night stream. I think it's
Big-ass
probably going to
stream.
drop off of live now too.
Yeah.
So thank you for all of the GMs who joined us as well for playing list games, etc. and whatnot.
Yeah,
And we'll drop the link public for people to join us and talk. But it's less interesting to watch 75 people try to talk over each other. So
See y'all.
bye.
Good night.
Bye.
You guys too.